9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
You know, might go off, or I don't know, what kind of practical jokes do you play?
Well, with my new chemistry set, thanks to Brie Larson, I do like to make stink bombs.
No! No!
Dude, that's from my script.
Stay Bombad. Welcome to the Bombadcast. Jerry!
Hey, we're up at. Listen, I am uploading clips as we speak. We're trying to get more clips, guys. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, I got a couple here. Here we go. Here's one. This one goes out to.
I like that one.
That's a long one.
I forgot how long that
I
one
like
is.
it though. I love it.
So we also got this clip right here. Check this clip out.
The hyperdrive is leaking. We'll have to land somewhere.
Oh no! The hyperdrive's leaking.
I gotta mute.
Yeah,
it
that's
before,
right. The Phantom Menace is always going on
always
in the
on.
background of
always
the show. It's always there.
It stays on, no
you
matter
can't
what.
escape it. It's
On
there.
VHS,
Yeah,
too.
Phantom Menace.
VHS
Yeah, whenever we're making love, Phantom Menace stays on. Yeah.
I was actually talking to our guest about this. It's kind of like the warm fire you just have to have on at all times.
It's a nice, it's a nice cozy fire. It's got that nice warmness to it on VHS.
Of course,
Look
and
at
it just sounds different. Listen to this.
Cruiser got past the blockade.
It just sounds different. It sounds more warm.
That sounds different.
I don't know. I just like it. Anyway, we have to bring in our guest.
Yeah.
Before we do that, welcome to the Bombadcast. If it's your first stream, pretty interesting stream to come on. We'll be watching a particularly cool Disney World VHS with our guest who actually sent this to me. So very excited about that. But all that being said, welcome to the Bombadcast. We have a podcast every Tuesday. We'll be covering a lot of Ghostbusters in the near future. You'll be seeing some more information about that coming out in the next couple of weeks. And of course, we talk about Star Wars both on our podcast and on our live show. And right now, you're watching our live show. So hopefully,
this is the live show.
This is the live show. Is Bombad Alive? And if you haven't had the opportunity,
Alive.
Definitely go check out the pod because the pod has been revamped, and I guess you could say at a different level of quality than it ever was before. So super excited to say all that. And yeah, Jerry, anything else you need to plug before we bring on our handsome guest?
No, I mean, hey, well, listen, we got a lot of stuff going on. We could do some plugs a little later on too, but yeah, no, we're here for you, babies. We're ready to go. We're ready to roll. I'm ready to have some predictable parental feelings about taking my child to Disney. New favorite clip, honestly.
I love that clip. I love that clip.
Unless it doesn't work. Unless it doesn't work. Yeah.
We don't know. Let's see.
What's
In
that?
the chat, did the chat see that? Did the chat see that clip? The song?
Everyone see? Did you see predictable parental feelings? If so, shout us out. All right.
We're gonna bring in our wonderful friend, longtime listener to the show, someone that I admire, that I would consider somewhat of a role model, someone I really like being around.
I admire him as well and consider
Yes.
him a role model as well. Isn't that crazy?
Him and his wife. So without further ado,
both of them. Goals.
Let's bring in the wonderful Brian Frey. What's going on, Brian? Oh,
I wouldn't say I'm handsome and a genius. Oh, you didn't say that? Why not?
I know. That's part of it, dude.
Well, it's
Good
so
evening,
self-explanatory.
Happy to be here with all of you, and the chat for me is over here on this side of my screen.
It's beautiful,
right?
Because it's very rare, and you've been on the show a handful of times, but like, I love when you come on, because you are, if I were to look at the records, you and William Hardy are our most commentated people. You always have things to say, and they're always there in the live stream.
Right.
So to have you here in person is very special for me, and to talk about something you sent this to me.
2% of the time we're actually funny.
Yeah, no, I would say 76.
Not only did I send that
76%
tape,
of the time.
not only did I send that vacation planner tape, Holly and I were there 25 years ago and saw that birthday cake castle in person.
That's fascinating. Look at that.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Many say it was atrocious, but it was an achievement. That was for sure, because they like covered it in, like, I think that's an inflatable like birthday cake on top of the castle.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not a real cake?
Incredible.
It's not a real
That would
birthday
be amazing.
What the hell, Disney?
It's actually, they started that whole trend of, no, it's actually cake. Look.
Yeah. Like, it's the real castle is somewhere else. Yeah.
It's like,
Cinderella's like,
what
the hell? Where am I gonna live?
Yeah.
You could eat her shoe. Isn't that fantastic?
This
So,
glass, this glass shoe is a
candy.
real glass shoe.
Ow, yeah.
Did you know this was going to be a Bombad thing? Did you just know in your gut when you sent it? Be real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I sent it to you
Right.
specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Because
listen, it's always it's a good day to get goodies from Brian, like any day, but like to get like this and know this is content.
Yes, it's like he knew he was.
Brian
like,
is programming the show. Brian is programming the show.
I've got my VHS jacket on. We're ready.
Oh,
Hey,
we are
we're
definitely
ready
ready. So let's talk about this real
Madness.
quick. So the back of it is kind of sexy. You ready? Look at that. Is this when the water parks just opened up, Brian? Could you tell us more? Do you know?
Must have been. We're not big water parks people. There's Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach, and I don't think we've ever been to them.
Isn't that funny? Never.
The hotels have pools, and two of the hotels have or had beach access. They shut that down in recent years. Yeah,
alligators, man.
So that could be that could be a couple different places.
So I'm going to read a little bit of this. It says right here, a beautiful romantic image right there of a couple.
Look at that.
Young Brian and Holly right there, just in love, mad in love. And it says right here, celebrate a magical time at a magical place. Relive all your Walt Disney World memories and create everlasting new ones during the spectacular 25th anniversary celebration. Visit anytime between October 1st, 1996 and December 31st, 1997, and discover new shows, attractions, magical memories everywhere you look. And everything we're doing to commemorate this occasion is dedicated to you, our guest of honor.
Yeah. Holly's got the
Holly.
knowledge down here in the chat here. Thank you, Holly. Blizzard Beach
Holly.
opened in 1995. I was gonna say, I know I went the first time I ever went. I was 3 years old. It was 1989 with my mom and dad and uncles and aunts and everything. And because I remember stories of my Uncle Sam, who actually recently passed away last year and everything. But he legend that he went down a water slide and kept skipping across the water like flying at such a rate that he was skipping like a stone across the top of the water. Almost, they said they didn't think he was going to stop at the end of the pool. It's like the story that my dad tells me. So
And it was
I know
there.
there was one in 1989, but it looks like Blizzard Beach was the one that opened up, which is kind of crazy. Kind of crazy because Blizzard Beach feels like is Blizzard Beach still even there?
Yeah, I think they just refurbed some of it. I could be wrong.
I've never been I've never been to the water park. That's a good point. Am I missing out? I have to look. I'll do more research on that later.
We never really did the water park. Apparently, they only did the water parks in 1989 when I was there. But
okay, this answers a few questions actually right here. Okay. Let's talk about pricing real quick. Here's what it says right here. You have first-hand experience. It says just ask for the classic plan, the classic 25th anniversary plan. So I'll read right now what it says. It comes with. It says it comes with. You ready?
Now them's in $1996.
Yes. 4 days and 3 nights at a selected Disney Resort hotel. Unlimited admission for 4 days to the Magic Kingdom Park, Epcot, Disney's MGM Studios, Typhoon Lagoon, Blizzard Beach, River Country, Pleasure Island, and Discovery Island. Okay. Early entry to the theme parks on selected days. Plus, choose one item per person from a wide selection of exciting activities or merchandise, which can be a 25th anniversary music, CD-ROM, CD, or Mickey and you photo. Okay, this is the prices. You ready? Prices in US dollars per person are based on adult double occupancy at all Disney's All-Star Resorts landscape view. Juniors 10 to 17 years old is $200. Children 3 to 9 years old from $165. Rate is valid for most nights from 1/1/97 to 2/6/97, and from more dates. Offers limited to subject into availability, and so total it says $324 for 4 days and 3 nights.
Oosh. Yeah.
Could you imagine? Look, I could show you there. Could you imagine?
Just
that's insane. Because
that's a beautiful thing.
I did a calculator on it. If it's 324 in 1996, that is only $647 for 4 days in the park. That is still impossible. Because when I went in 2021, it was $900 for, I think it was everything. It was hotel fee. I think it was $980 for the hotel for, I think the same exact trip, 3 nights, 4 days. So
yeah. The cheapest on-site hotels are the All-Stars, which are like $120 a night.
Just fascinating. It's just so much. It's so weird how much has changed, how much hasn't changed. But we need to watch this VHS because this is from, and I'm not joking when I read this. I am not fucking around right now at all. This is from Kathy Kennedy. This is literally from the Disney Vacation Specialist. Kathy Kennedy.
That's the one they think is getting fired by Disney.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
Do you see
she spat in someone's tapioca, I think, in one of the mini resort.
She licked a spoon of salad dressing at the Akershus buffet, which we did see someone do. Right. We had to go tell a cast member like that old dude licked the salad dressing spoon at the buffet and put it back in the canister.
Exactly.
We'll take care of it.
We'll take care of it. Not a problem. And this also in the foldable of this VHS is a calendar of events. And gentlemen, pick a month and pick a date. Month and a date. That's all I need you to do. And I will tell you what's going on. Because this is this is like a quad fold, not a trifold. This is a quad fold. Double front back.
I'm gonna drop my birthday here. I'm gonna say February 28th. Let's see what's going on in 1996.
All right, you ready?
Ready for it. It's ready.
February 17th through March 9th. African American Music Experience at Epcot.
Oh, hell yeah.
Enjoy jazz,
Hell yeah.
gospel, choirs, and unique dance competitions. If you had chosen a week earlier, are you ready for this? A week earlier.
Yeah.
Which is what made
George
me laugh.
Lucas.
Even worse. This is what made me laugh. This is the exact title. The exact title. Mardi Gras at Pleasure Island.
I vaguely remember Pleasure Island. Pleasure Island was kind of like the downtown Disney area, right?
It became downtown Disney in Orlando, and then that got refurbed into Disney Springs a few years ago. Anaheim still has downtown Disney.
Yes, it does. And it's really cool, actually. When we walked through it after one of the days of the park, it was incredible. I just didn't think I'd read this. I didn't think I'd read Mardi Gras at Pleasure Island. And it says, experience the huge street party featuring authentic Zydeco, Dixieland bands, parades, souvenir throws, and beads, and doubloons, stilt walkers, face painters, showing musicians, Cajun and Creole food specialties. and a lot of alcohol. No, I wish it said that, but it doesn't.
That's why it's not authentic Louisiana, is there's not a shit ton of alcohol.
No.
We've been trying to get our own Star Wars holiday, Hut Tongs Day, started.
Yes,
coincides with Fat Tuesday, Mardi Gras stuff. At one of the resorts, one of the hotels down there, the Port Orleans Resort.
Oh yeah.
Cast members do a parade where they have decked out golf carts into themes. I think it's other resorts in Orlando, other Disney World resorts, and they have a parade through the grounds, and people from all over the parks just come and to
That's
watch
awesome. Do they throw beads
really
or anything?
Yep.
Oh, it's cool. I love that. That's fantastic. Brian, what's your special date? Maybe anniversary?
I would say May the 4th or October 31st.
Okay, we can just do both real quick. Oh, May the 4th. So it's Cinco de Mayo at Pleasure Island. It's to celebrate the next
nowhere else
day
to go
with music, decorations, or food. And then you said October what?
31st, Halloween.
Okay. Oh yeah.
All Hallows Eve.
This would be fun. This is the classic. There's two events actually. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party at Magic Kingdom. Trick-or-treating, hay rides, fireworks, and more. Join Mickey and his friends for a spooky good time at this special party. And then the same day, it says Halloween at Pleasure Island.
Just like theme parks. Why everything's not at Pleasure Island?
I don't understand. Live music, fortune tellers. That's progressive. And great food flood. I'm sorry. Great food flood the island.
My parents would not have approved.
Not at all.
They had fortune tellers in the Magic Kingdom at some of the Mickey's Not So Scary parties. Yeah.
That's interesting.
That's crazy. I mean, my parents are weird. Like they might have been like a little like, oh yeah, let's go look at the kind of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun Disney occult. It wasn't like cut the head off a chicken occult, but still.
Right? Yeah, they're not gonna like they're not gonna like request your firstborn or anything like that kind of a thing.
This is so 90s.
After 11 p.m. they might. But, yeah.
Well, but that's common sense. So
yeah, that's politeness. Yeah.
This one is pretty good here. And then we can watch the video. This is from October 19th to 20th.
And it's
ABC Super Soap Weekend at Disney MGM Studios. Come participate in special events and meet Susan Lucci and many more stars from ABC's daytime dramas. That's cool. Oh, this one still happens. Hold on.
Love those daytime dramas.
They've got
finally wins.
April 22nd to June 8th, Epcot's Pops concert series. They still do that, don't they? Pretty sure they still do the concert series.
They do, yeah, especially Christmas. But yeah, every summer there's something going on.
Shit, I've seen a friend of mine saw the Guess Who at Disney Epcot one time. Just freaking nuts.
Brian Finney was saying that my favorite part of Pleasure Island was the Adventurers Club. I remember, I think Pleasure Island
Pleasure Island.
I remember on the first VHS we got for vacation planning that there was like there was a club where you could go dance, and I remember again because my family's very Christian, being like, we will have no need for any of that. Like my parents are not going there, and I think at the time I was 12, so I'm not going there either.
Is there an evangelical version of Rumspringa, like where you could actually get out and experience the club?
Well, I mean, most kids go through that, but your mother cries a lot if you do. So that's what happens with that. So Kungaloosh.
That was in reference to the Adventurers Club, the Fantasies of Adventurers Club.
I was gonna say, is that a okay. Yeah, I know.
This is so interesting. I just love that that this was a social media post now. Whereas this was a VHS pamphlet. Like, how freaking weird is that? So, without further ado, let's get on it. And
I mean, honestly, bring back the VHS pamphlet.
Can you do this? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring water.
We're coming in at like the perfect parts as well with that.
Roll it, as they say.
Look, here it is, right here. We're gonna take out the VHS. I don't know. The weird thing is, Be Kind Rewind. I don't know if you watch this at any point. There's no. I had to peel the sticker back to see the little sleeve underneath it. But
can you flip up the gate and see if you can see like the clear like attachment of VH? Yeah, that's solid.
I'm gonna rewind it just to play it safe because I don't know when the last time you and Holly watched this.
Yeah, pop her in. We can.
Let's try it.
I was gonna say we can shoot the shit while we wait.
Yeah. I actually watched it before I sent it. I digitized it before I sent it, so I would be able to keep a copy.
Keep it forever.
Yes, it's on my other YouTube channel of my other like weird vintage stuff that I've found in my archive of VHS. I point to this stack of hundreds of tapes from like 30 something years of taping shit off TV.
That's fantastic, though. You gotta like save this shit because like this stuff needs to survive. People think of this as detritus, but it is like it's a picture of that era, and it's special.
I'll check YouTube to see if someone else like maybe uploaded a better quality copy than what I have, but if they don't, there's I was telling Scotty earlier, there's my 10th anniversary of Star Wars on the Today Show. Like I put that online.
Let's watch this shit. So we're gonna see what we can do.
We're gonna plan our family vacation. Here we go, kids.
Yes. I don't know why my camera's.
The Bombad family vacation. Here we go. We got this. Here we go.
I think we were your age 25 years ago. But...
That's fantastic. What the shit? All right, here we go. Let's watch this. And by the way, if anyone can't hear anything, let us know. But I'm gonna turn the volume up. And the problem with this is we can't stop it unless we really have to, because it's VHS. It's not as easy as I don't remember.
1996. I was 9 years old.
I was 1.
9 years young.
We saw that Cake Castle because we were there on our honeymoon.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, fun fact! I asked my ex-wife to marry me in Disney World. Let's move on.
I did not know that.
I did in front of Cinderella Castle.
It's time to remember.
Oh, hell yes.
Mickey giving me my first Mickey hug. It was just so tight and warm. You could feel just the love coming from Mickey.
It seems like it's buffering kind of slow.
Seeing him on television and then experience.
Does it look okay with y'all, or is it buffering slow for y'all too?
It was kind of buffering a little slow. Yeah.
Let's see if I can do it. I might have to do it this way because I think it's less, I guess, impact on the actual streaming of it. Hold on. Actually, I'll put it where Brian's at because it's less obscured up there. There we go. Let's see if we can do it that way.
Here we go. It's time to
It was
much
1977, and my favorite ride, without a doubt, was the Dumbo ride, because I just felt like I was really flying, just like I would see Dumbo flying in the cartoon.
I just remember there was so much fun and so many great things that we could do.
It's very well shot.
And the balloons, you have to get the balloon. You get your balloons, and you get the Mickey Mouse ears, and you
Spaceship
run
Earth
around
in the
and
background.
characters. I think I've got pictures of every character. We were approaching the castle, and there was a full moon. And
Look at the drinks.
They are hammered.
And we're walking towards it. And
They absolutely smashed.
the fountain where Cinderella is. And
Cinderella's.
There was a Cinderella.
Oh, look, it's older
there.
footage. Oh, this is great.
That'll mess you up.
Man.
This music
is I love it. It's like Bill. You can see Bill Murray singing this in a lounge. Actually. Beautiful.
I had a Donald Duck hat like that when I was very little.
Oh wow!
I had a Donald Duck hat from the 1989 trip and everything. I loved it.
Brother.
Good. That's right. Hey, right
Star
here.
Tours.
Star Tours.
Splash Mountain. How did they shoot that?
My family somewhere. There is a VHS with me, with my dad holding me as 3 years old, crying because I didn't want to go on Space Mountain, which I don't think I was going to be able to go on Space Mountain anyway, but I was bawling my eyes out.
I
thought I was
think
going to
I
die.
had an embarrassing
It's come a long
first
way
ride
since you
on
were a
Space
kid.
Mountain.
And wait till you see it all dressed up for the
I don't even know if can you take a 3-year-old on Space Mountain? I don't know what ride it was. I just remember that's a core memory for me.
Kind of celebration going
It's a height minimum.
This is the year to come remember all of your
Yeah.
magical Walt Disney
Like
World
we'll stuff them in our overhead or something, or under. We'll stuff them
What
under
the fuck
seat.
was that?
Wait,
What the hell is that?
robots?
We'll show you how you can get everything.
What's going on? No, back up. I'm sorry. I'm reminiscing.
It's like Daft Punk's mom and dad.
That was crazy. There's just something.
Century. Just
Oh,
keep
it's just
watching.
before that.
Just a little farther. Look at that.
My God!
What
is
the
that?
hell?
What
Look
the
at this.
hell is that?
Century. Just
Did we
keep
just find new
Yeah,
mascots?
Daft Punk's mom and dad is an apt description. Absolutely.
This is cursed.
That's right. Walt Disney World is 25 years old, and there's some kind of celebration going on.
25 years
This
old.
is the year to come remember all of your magical Walt Disney World
Is
moments
this
and
bef-
create
this is
exciting
before
new memories that will last another
Animal
couple
Kingdom, I
centuries.
think.
Just
This is
keep
before the
watching.
Yes, it
We'll
is.
show you how you can get
Animal
everything you
Kingdom
want
was
on
like
vacation.
a couple
One
years old when
incredible
we
resort
went.
that's twice the
Yeah.
size of Manhattan.
For the second time,
Everything's
if I
here.
remember right.
From our
I
three
think
world
Animal
famous
Kingdom
theme
opened in
parks to
97,
that
but I'm
equally
not sure.
world famous Florida sunshine. Get out and do it all.
I've
Or do
been
nothing
when I
at
was
all.
3 years old,
We've
when
got
I was
that covered,
around
too.
like
And
a
wait till you
teenager,
see
kind of
this.
16.
How about a
They were
6-day
doing
program of nighttime entertainment with everything
There's
from
Pleasure
comedy
Island.
to
There's
jazz
okay.
to rock and
There
roll.
it is.
Comedy and
And check out these
jazz.
Disney
Yeah.
resorts. There's one for everybody. In the
We're
middle
over
of
at
the
Disney
magic, in
Springs
the middle
kind of a
the world's
lot,
greatest
like in the
celebration.
last few years, because
Going a
the
little
Indiana
too
Jones
fast for
bar
you?
is there, Jocks,
Relax.
the hangar
Just
bar.
keep
Oh,
watching
yeah.
this special
That's
25th
incredible.
anniversary
Fun place.
video, and you'll be an expert in no time.
There's Roger Rabbit.
This video makes planning easy, so you can put together the kind of Walt Disney World vacation that's just right
Is it
for
Uncle
you.
Jesse?
Oh, and
We're
don't
gonna
forget to look
document.
over the valuable information packet that came in the video box for further details.
Let's
That
see
way,
what we're
you'll
gonna
be
get.
able to plan with confidence, making the
Boy,
most of
Jesse
your
and the
visit
Rippers
to
must
the
have not
vacation
worked out.
Kingdom of the world.
Jesse and the Rippers. Oh, the bass.
Magic Kingdom as
For-
a little child with
It's the
that
Neutron
It's like
Dance.
DuckTales.
castle was just
Yeah.
like a dream come true.
Or that, yeah.
You went to the
Walking
proper
down
one.
the
You went to
main
the
street of
Disney
the
one.
Magic Kingdom was
I went to the I'm in
Cinderella.
a property
Let's
mindset.
start with
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom, where the thrills
Ooh.
are definitely not just for kids and definitely more incredible than ever this year. The Magic Kingdom Park is party headquarters for the 25th anniversary celebration, which is dedicated to all
Party
of you who have made our
headquarters.
first 25 years so special. You'll know it's a
First
special
25
time when
years.
see
Can you
that
imagine
Cinderella's castle has been magically
if
transformed
like
into the biggest birthday cake
it was
ever.
actually party
The
headquarters?
whole
Like if
thing
it was
gets started with a
New
fabulous new
Orleans
parade beginning on
Yes.
Main
in
Street,
Disney in
USA.
like the Magic Kingdom.
Favorite classics will come to life.
Dude,
You
look
might
at
even
this.
be chosen to be part of the show. Stop by the new 25th Anniversary Welcome Center on Main Street, USA.
Oh.
We're honoring past Walt Disney World guests and welcoming new ones. Find out everything that's going on during this
the
very
shit?
special time.
Oh, there's
Get
future
some
Animal
deep,
Kingdom.
Exciting future plans and
Yep,
projects.
there's the
Then
safari.
Get ready to ride.
Yep.
Animal Kingdom, all that
Challenge
stuff.
the
Yes.
Magic Kingdom Mountain Range, 3 of the greatest thrill rides of all time. Big Thunder Mountain puts you on board the most thrilling runaway train.
Amazing to ride during the fireworks.
Wild twists and
Oh,
turns. of an abandoned mine.
really?
On
Fantastic.
Splash Mountain, you're off on the fastest, steepest, wettest ride in the world. And
That
take a
ride's gone
fun-filled
woke!
plunge into a bottomless cavern of mist.
They ruined it for us.
Now there's delicious food at the end of it, at least.
Once and for all.
Yeah,
that
the
Yes,
woke
exactly.
mob.
You
The
know,
woke
something
mob
to
wants to
say.
feed you a
just got
delicious
off
meal.
of Space Mountain. Scariest ride I've ever been on. You're in the dark.
Oh, you are a
Wait,
fucking baby.
Alien, hold on, I gotta pause.
Straight down right in.
I think
While
Hyperspace
you're in-
Mountain is coming back for May the 4th.
Didn't
in
Alien
Disneyland.
already exist, Brian? Didn't Alien Escape already
Alien
exist at this
Encounter?
point?
Okay,
Alien Encounter.
don't need to talk about that because it had already turned to the fucking Lilo and Stitch ride by the time I
Careful.
went again. Oh man. I wanted to ride that, like my little like proto horror loving ass was like wanting to ride that shit so hard.
Now, don't
Sorry.
listen as the parent of a young one, but the favorite part of the Alien Encounter for me was being
Yeah.
in the audience when the little kids started losing their shit because it was so scary.
Wait, can you speak to that for a second? Because they might show it in this, but that ride looks absolutely terrifying.
It was
Was
more
absolutely
of a
terrifying.
sit in an auditorium as the presentation, as the events happened in front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was one of the like which is like it was from I read an entire description about this thing in Disney Adventure magazine, by the way. Check your grocer's counter. But yeah. No, it sounded absolutely terrifying, and I bet that kids fucking lost their minds, and I'm just gonna go ahead and play the clip. That's it.
Good.
Now that kind of experience may have turned them into horror lovers, like yourself. You know, it could have been
Probably.
like the catalyst moment.
I was still deeply closeted. I remember reading about it, going like, "Oh, that sounds great," but I wouldn't become like a true like creepy kind of kid until like later on, like in college and stuff like that. So
I'm gonna click play.
yeah, it took a while for me to come out of my shell.
That woman threw me off. I wonder if they're gonna show. Oh, we're gonna see the alien.
Was that out at this time?
I totally had to.
1996.
Entirely new land filled with countless amazing adventures.
Holly will know.
You'll rocket to
Holly
the
can
edges
tell
of
us
the
in 2
galaxy.
seconds.
Hop aboard a time machine and travel 1,000,000 years through.
What
the
was that?
ages.
I remember that. I
was
remember seeing that thing.
Worst
Oh,
nightmare.
Was it?
Alien.
I think it was Robin Williams.
There it is.
Could be wrong.
Because it goes pitch black, right?
Right there,
When it
kids
escapes.
lose their shit because stuff is happening to the seats they're in. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that was amazing.
So now, maybe
Cool.
you're in the
It's-
mood for a little nostalgia.
It sounds so fucking
Hey,
fun,
all your
but that
old
would be
favorites are
absolutely
here.
like,
So
do
sneak
not
a
take
ride
your
on the
child
children's
on that. It's
cruise.
like taking your child to the set of
Cross
Aliens.
swords with the Pirates of the Caribbean.
So,
I mean, it was safe
Go on an
horror,
eerie ride
you know.
through the
It-
haunted
Kids
mansion.
may have loved it.
right.
And take a spin on Dumbo.
They may have been.
They may
like,
have, yeah.
freaking, but like
It's a little
getting
character.
out of the ride, going
Head
out,
down to
or the
Mickey's Toontown
experience, and be
Fair,
like, that was
the newest
amazing.
land in the Magic Kingdom.
Right,
and brand
right.
new home to all your
Holly
I know
missed
my
the
kids like
question
those-
the animals.
of what came out
Here's
when.
a great way to break up the day in any
Oh,
Disney theme park. Take
we
a
were well. I guess we had our
mid-afternoon
answer.
It's a great chance to check out the
The
Disney
Alien
water parks,
Experience or
do a little
whatever.
shopping
Alien
at the Disney
Encounter.
Village Marketplace, or come back here to your Disney resort for a relaxing swim and a quiet lunch. Then you can go back to the theme parks in the late afternoon or early evening when it's cooler.
Then, when the sun goes down, the Magic Kingdom lights up every night during the 25th anniversary celebration with Spectral Magic,
Fascinating.
the world's most incredible display of music, magic, and lights. Fantasy in the Sky fireworks.
I'm a
also
Main
blaze
Street
nightly
Electrical
during our
Parade
25th
diehard.
as the
I-
ultimate
Are you
time
really?
for a
I
fantastic
love
day
that.
in the Magic
It's cool.
Parade.
And it keeps
I
coming back
honestly-
every now and then.
I love a good parade. Like I am still an adult who likes to go to. I haven't gone in a few years. But I love going to theme parks.
Yeah.
than they ever thought they could.
Check out Epcot.
There they are again.
It's full of new
There they are.
surprises every time you visit.
Was there really a moving statue person at that point?
Epcot is a
Yeah, the
handful of
Italy
real-life
Pavilion
I
and
adventures
remember
Epcot.
presented
seeing
in two
videos of
separate
movies, I
worlds. The
Yeah.
first Future World has you time traveling through ideas and innovations you never thought possible.
VR games,
Let's start off
mid-90s.
with Spaceship Earth at the entrance
Wow.
of Future World. It takes you through the history of communications and sends you soaring through starfields for a wild view of the planet. Then it's on
Thank
to the
the
rest of
Phoenicians.
Future World, and an attraction that wasn't anywhere around here when you were a kid. It's Innoventions. where
And-
you
Oh,
fast forward to
great
the immediate
innovation.
future and
It's
see
gone
everything
again.
from gas-free
Gone.
cars to that high-tech virtual reality you've heard so much
2005
about.
was the second time I went, so yeah, it was gone before I got there. 2003 is when Alien Encounter
Started getting into the
left.
computers, and I'm hooked. It's so much fun. There's all
Thank
this
you, Holly.
hands-on stuff that you can do, and
Thank you,
it's
Holly.
thrilling.
Thank you, Holly.
We've re-energized the universe of energy.
We all
Horizons
love
was
you.
gone by this
The
point
new
too.
Ellen's Energy
If I'm not
Adventure,
mistaken.
starring Ellen DeGeneres and friends in a fun-filled look at
I have
life
to say,
without energy.
I was okay with the
At
University of
Epcot,
Energy,
when we get
but
to the
now
subject,
that the Guardians of the
really
Galaxy
get to the
Cosmic
subject.
Rewind is in there,
Yeah.
that is my new favorite coaster.
Oh, I've always wanted to do it because
Oh,
it
that's
opened up,
fun.
like,
I
2
wanna-
years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge I don't like tour the country or go to Six Flags. I like coasters, like the true thrill ones where you see dead family members like as you're riding the thing because
Yeah.
that close.
Oh wow!
But as far as the new stuff that's in the parks, Cosmic Rewind is amazing.
Oh, it is. My kids that
See,
have
I
been-
want to. 'Cause I love like the Guardians of the Galaxy so much. Like I know people are like, oh, they changed like the haven't they changed Tower of Terror in Disney World?
No, Disneyland.
No, yeah, out in Anaheim, it's the Guardians.
Oh,
Break.
it's in Anaheim. Okay. But yeah, no, I really want to ride that so bad. And Holly, you don't live to serve, you live to rule, Queen. Okay.
That's right.
Even the pre-show on Cosmic Rewind is very fun.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Innovations, man.
Reduced to the size of a cell for a thrill ride through the
Honestly,
human body.
That's been gone a long time.
Epcot is underrated. I feel like.
Oh, it's probably my favorite
I mean, I
part.
feel like that's the older you get, the
Beginning
better
in
it
spring
gets. But
1997, brave 60-mile-per-hour maneuvers on the new test track. Where you'll
Oh my
cruise
God, this is before test track.
Lightning fast straightaways.
I think that
That's
might
crazy.
be reverting back to this classic original
That's so amazing.
innovations in
You
the
won't believe
automotive
your
industry thing.
Yeah.
It turned into
Now
an
it's time
almost
to
think you're
online
right.
ride,
the
but
world of Epcot.
it was never that
World
good.
Showcase, a one-of-a-kind adventure through 11 nations.
You get to go to all the countries in
11.
one day. In 24 hours, you see everything.
I think they've added
Authentic
one or two
customs,
things.
culture, and cuisine. Even a friendly chat with the people from the countries themselves are all a part of a day's stroll.
We learned a little bit of
there's nothing white people love more than to get all these different cultures in within 24 hours. We love that.
Not learn a
Consumable.
damn
Features
thing.
Germany, Italy,
We just love it.
Japan,
Consumable.
Morocco,
That's what we want.
France, the United Kingdom,
Now it's drink
Like
around
the
the world.
locusts we are.
Mexico, Norway.
I would
and the
love to drink
American
around the world.
adventure.
Blends all different
I haven't
sorts of
I haven't been to
countries
Disney
together.
World
It's the only
since
place that you
I
can
started
actually,
drinking.
see
Like,
all
I
the
almost
different,
got thrown out of
different
11
lifestyles,
countries.
together.
For sampling the world's most famous
Oh, we get
cuisine,
Scotty some
World
sake
Showcase
at
Oh,
at
Jesus.
Epcot. It's gonna be over. It's gonna be over.
Done.
Through the London Manicure Garden.
Naked jumping
Go into
into
one
the
of
lake.
bistros
Mhm.
and sit down, have something to drink. It's great. And then
Sir,
you run out to the country.
get out of the
No other
lake,
place
sir.
in the world
Sir,
offers
get out of
such
the
Sir,
diverse
put on
dining
your clothes,
opportunities.
sir.
From a genuine German
Some dude
Oktoberfest
just did that
to
in
Japanese
Disneyland.
Yes!
Like, got naked on Small
Everything is
World.
prepared by the
Yes!
finest chefs from around
Oh
the
yeah,
world.
I was sending Scotty the
In
videos. So
Oops, sorry. I
that
turned the
that
volume
guy
down.
was zooted, absolutely zooted off his ever loving ass.
How many people are watching? I
Even
don't have
Italy's
that stat.
legendary Alfredo's is here too, serving up the
Say it
most
again, Brian, I'm
famous
sorry.
fettuccine
How many
this
people
side
are
of the
watching?
I think it's like 5.
Who remembers any of this stuff from? Like, who is old enough in the chat that remembers some of this stuff?
Look at this.
Who we sound off, guys? Sound off in the chat. What do you remember of this thing right here?
Nothing more brilliant than Epcot.
Oh my God. the
I do remember
freaking-
those
the robot
statues.
guy. Who are the
Robot guys are
Epcot
everywhere.
robots?
The robot parents.
everything Walt Disney created. And
Phones
wanting to be a
fans.
part of that, this is about as close as an adult will
Epcot.
ever be to
Yeah.
into a cartoon.
The Italy Pavilion expanded several years ago and reworked the restaurants. It was I forgot the name of the pizza place.
This is home to the world's
Hmm.
greatest movies and TV shows.
That might be the only footage of the Epcot dancing robots, because I cannot find that anywhere.
Enter the all-new Twilight Zone
Trattoria?
Tower of Terror.
Oh, I found him. I found one image.
QT1. Look at that.
It's now twice the fright it was before, thanks to a hair-raising new double drop.
Epbots.
I don't have much tolerance for the Tower of Terror, I gotta say.
Really? I think it's a good ride. I like it.
I enjoyed the Tower of Terror. Like I said, I haven't rode any rides like that in a few years, so I'm interested to find out. Again, 36 now, so I know my days are numbered, probably, on enjoying those kind of like rides and everything like that. Star Tours, man.
We met the Indiana Jones. A friend of ours is Indiana Jones right now.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Really? That's so neat.
Explore the magic of Disney animation and learn firsthand the incredible.
I remember we went to see that show one time. I think it was when we went in 2005. It's such a good. The stunt spectacular is so good.
As the amazing characters from
When
Toy Story,
this was a real working studio, I thought that was fascinating, but it didn't. Yeah, they moved all their animators to, I want to say Burbank. But
That's insane.
Yeah. Didn't last very long. I remember seeing stuff about because we went in 2005. I don't know if they still had animators there, but I remember you could get like animation classes or something.
Oh, wow.
At there, yeah.
I've done a drawing class there, but you used to be able to, the backlot tour, you used to be able to walk through an area where there was a working animator studio. You could watch them like draw.
That's so cool.
Something from
See, that's what I wish stuff like that still existed, because I would love to take like Ellie. I would love to take my kiddo to see stuff like, because she's kind of starting to be interested in movie making and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that's so cool.
The backlot, the disaster,
Tool time.
The neighborhoods, all of that is Galaxy's Edge now.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's true, isn't it?
Crazy.
Could you imagine Tim Allen and you putting hammers in a drywall?
That would be pretty crazy.
Nails in a drywall?
I was gonna say the Great Movie Ride as well. That's not running anymore, is it?
That's gone.
'Cause I remember there's a lot of really good stuff on the Great Movie Ride. I loved like standing in line for that. You got like that one room that's like a theater, an actual theater with a movie going.
Yeah.
on very special nights.
Yeah, it's Mickey's Runaway Railway. Now,
Yeah, it's a great ride.
Which is
Isn't
fun.
that what it is? Oh, okay.
Like, I mean, yeah.
It's like Sorry, what were you saying, Brian?
I was gonna say, to be a purist about it, like the movie ride kind of belonged in the movie park. But
yeah,
I agree. Is it that's the ride that's like the modern Mickey Mouse cartoons, right?
Yeah,
like the kind of like really off the wall ones. See, now me and Ellie love those things, so that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a great ride still. Don't get me wrong,
But
yeah,
that movie ride, I'm with you. That should have existed for a while.
A lot of people love. There was a giant Mickey Sorcerer's hat in front of the Chinese theater.
Yes,
for a long,
I remember
long
that.
time. I was like, that blocks the view of the theater, man. But
yeah,
I was glad to see it go. A lot of people will like, of course, they outrage. How dare you take it down? That's
right.
Hollywood Studios is like, well, no, it's not.
This is what I'm interested in, because this stuff is no longer there. A lot of this, at least.
Okay, now get set for an exciting world of Disney recreation.
Yeah, this is so interesting to me.
Disney
'Cause the park-
recreation.
Yeah, Disney rec.
Don't get eaten by a gator.
Oh Jesus, that did happen.
It has happened, sadly. I'm sorry. That was a really sad joke. I'm sorry.
It's a lawsuit joke.
No, that honestly terrifies me. Like that story when it came out.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, yeah, absolutely fucking terrifying.
Look at this.
And don't miss Typhoon Lagoon.
I never like.
It
I guess
still exists?
I don't know if I actually went to one of these parks when I was like 3 years old, but I would love to have gone to one. Like I haven't gone to the water parks at Disney, to my remembrance.
Dysentery Island.
See, that's how I keep thinking. Like
Dysentery Island.
this is how you get. Like this is how like you know you might already chafe a little bit when you're walking around Disney, but this is like how you guarantee like chafing and having like being rubbed raw and the weather. It's hot as F, man.
Impressive.
It's insane. There is a theme park down close to where I used to live in Arkansas. It's called it's called
Of course, the only thing
Silver Dollar City.
There you
And
go,
they
I've
used
heard
to
of
have
that.
like a water gun area. And I remember wearing cargo shorts, getting absolutely soaked with my dad, like shooting the shit out of people and everything, just laughing our asses off. And the rest of the day, you having to walk around in dripping wet cargo shorts. I mean, it always ended up in calluses of some kind.
Hold on. No. Did y'all see how that was shot? They were talking about how like there's clubs
for it.
everywhere. You can go. Just look at how this is shot. I had never seen.
Let's see it.
cameras
Let's see it.
do
Sorry, I was
so
talking.
much
I was talking over that about not even the same park. Not even the same park.
Just watch this like one interview they have with this couple. The camera moves so much. This is Pleasure Island, by the way.
It's an entire island of nighttime entertainment.
This is where they seduced Pinocchio, right, into sinning.
Look at this. Look at this.
Is that Jason Segel? I'm sorry. Was that Jason Segel?
It's just like shot like this. Wait, a revolving dance floor? I want to go here.
The cameraman
Listen.
had been at Pleasure Island several hours by that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is Pleasure
Yeah,
Island?
man.
Tell me more about the clubs.
I'm sorry. A rotating dance floor and alcohol sounds like the worst fucking idea of like the entire millennium.
Dude, this is crazy.
Like,
Just have a
why not
regular
an-
dance floor. You're gonna feel like it's rotating.
Yeah, why not an earthquake club? Just like make the floor just like.
Yeah. Just like, oh my god.
That was Adventurous Club. Oh, here it is.
But they had like little naughty maids in that thing too. What the hell?
It was very audience
Planet
participation,
Hollywood.
which I don't love.
Yeah.
Food and incredible movie memorabilia. It's
Planet Hollywood, Judge Dredd. Look at that.
looking for some more great Disney
Would you
night
look at that?
Are there any Planet Hollywoods like around anymore? Like, is there any Planet Hollywood?
Shopping and entertainment with great clubs like the
I thought Planet Hollywood became Hard Rock Cafe. Like I think they're the same.
No, Hard Rock Cafe was a completely different thing at the same time. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I have been to the Hard Rock Cafe at Universal Studios, which I don't think is there anymore. It's like the Coliseum of Rock. That's not there anymore, is it?
I don't know.
And for a truly extraordinary experience.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
restaurants are our favorite rides now.
A wild place to shop and eat.
Wait, that was
Honestly,
an Animal
listen,
For a
Kingdom.
night of dancing and
You can have a rainforest.
two.
Well, I mean, there's probably a rainforest cafe. I'm sorry, Brian. You know better than I would.
Yeah, there. Is it still in Animal Kingdom? There is a rainforest in Disney Springs. They call it now.
Oh.
There's still a Planet Hollywood at Disney Springs. Holly said.
There was when I went there, because this is no lie, where me and my ex-wife went to celebrate our engagement, was a T-Rex restaurant that was it was basically
still there.
It was a is it still there? It was a dinosaur rainforest cafe. So instead of like rainforest animals, it was dinosaurs. It was fucking badass.
That is
So great.
amazing. Oh,
Also
here we go.
romantic as shit whenever the meteor shower falls.
Yeah. It's like Kiss Camp.
Okay.
Here comes the meteor
Yeah.
shower. It's time to
Kiss me, yeah, kiss me under the meteor shower.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The best way to make
You wonder
Wow,
why
I
I'm
did not know
divorced,
this.
right? No,
one
just
big
playing.
celebration is to stay in the middle of it all.
Oh man, I want to go I want to go, Scotty.
I want to go in 1998 though.
Yes.
I want to go in the 96. This is what I want.
We need to go dressed in 1998 like garb and just like act like it's be like,
Already
oh
done.
man, where's the alien ride? Where's the alien? Can you
Radical.
point me to the alien ride, man?
This is sick.
Bro, can I ride my skateboard in here?
Bill
This
Clinton.
new up and comer Tony
Bill
Hawk.
Clinton. Bill Clinton.
For the ultimate camping experience.
Did you
Hey, I
bring
still
your
like
DJ
it,
Easy
man.
Rock and Rob bass tape? So stupid.
Mr. Microphone. Hey, Mickey, we'll be back to pick you up later.
Oh wait, okay.
Hey, you can feel like it's the 90s because you can't smoke weed there. It's fine.
Did these also resorts become Art of Animation?
No, they're still there.
Okay, okay.
Art of Animation kind of grew out of there was a
colorful Caribbean islands.
I've forgotten the name of the hotels now, but it was gonna be two hotels, different eras of the 20th century. But they only developed one.
Oh,
the other one
okay.
sat there forever and ever and ever. Pop Century.
Pop Century, yeah.
I've stayed at Pop Century and Art of
too.
Animation.
They
It's
finally
good.
turned the other one into Art of Animation, and it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
If you're an animation fan,
It's really
nice
fun.
to see some stuff in there.
Well, it's close to
think we
Skyliner
stayed-
too, which is very nice now.
I'm trying to think. I think we stayed in like the Toy Story rooms or something that they had there.
A dazzling lakeside resort with an
God, I've always wanted to
So do
stay
you
at
have
this
the
one.
home away from homes? How much is a home away from home now? Do they even still do that? Like the houses you can rent?
Disney's deluxe resorts.
There's a
condos,
vacation
I
club
assume?
which have like they're basically condos. Those are like a timeshare. It's a big buy-in,
to the nautical
and
setting of a New England seaside resort.
you have to be there at a certain time.
Hey, they do have them, Jerry.
Turn of the century
Hey, there's
resort
Boop.
At Disney's Grand Floridian Beach
Boop.
Resort,
Hey, Boop.
the flagship of
Fantasy,
Disney
you still got that skateboard?
The Bayou
Stay
themed
at
one?
a selected Disney resort
Oh yeah,
and you'll
yeah. You
enjoy
got the
a world of
skateboard?
special benefits.
Hey, you got that skateboard, man?
Disney service 24 hours a day.
God, that's
Yeah,
good.
we still love the Bayou one, the Port Orleans. They have a
Yeah.
French Quarter section and a Riverside section.
Oh, that's cool.
Mhm.
Both of them are great. We
I
like
just
the
need to
French
see
Quarter.
that.
Special convenience of being as close as you can get to the
I
Disney
would
theme
love
park.
to stay at the Polynesian.
And
Like
these
I
are
remember
just
the
some of
Polynesians just
many
felt like
special advantages
one of
that only
the good
guests at
ones
selected
for a while.
You know what?
World
There's a
Good
picture
home
of
resort.
enjoy.
there's a picture of George Lucas from Celebration 2017 having dinner at the Polynesian, and I had it set in my phone for years, just him eating food. I'm like, that's so weird and funny to have that. Oh. Okay.
If you're there and you see one of those plaids walking around, they're probably escorting someone famous.
Oh.
So see who they're with. Maybe you,
Yeah.
maybe you might recognize them.
For information and
Interesting.
reservations to any of Disney's resort hotels, call
1407W Disney, folks. That probably
I
honestly.
dare you to call them live. I dare you to call them live on the air.
Watch me.
What is it? Are you doing it, Scotty, or me?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
1-800-W Disney. Is that what it was?
407.
1407 W Disney. 1407 W Disney, folks. Once again, 1407 W Disney.
But whether it's your first visit or your 25th visit, this is the year to make new memories.
Man, they're still
Memories
just
that
like really
last another quarter
selling those
century.
statues.
Remember the magic.
It's a magic that transcends, I think, all the ages. It doesn't matter whether you're a child.
Oh, we love our
It's something that
Call in
we
a
love
second.
our
for everybody.
colonizer
Yeah.
mascots.
I don't think he's out that much anymore.
Yeah, they definitely don't bring him out. I forget the name of that character even.
And for you guys, if you're expecting to propose to your wife, come to Disney. It's the only way. It's the best way.
Are you Jerry Cable?
Yes, I am actually.
So join the celebration.
You asked your ex-wife to get married here.
Join it, Boop.
Are you calling? Is it answering?
I'm waiting. I want to wait till the video's over. Why would I call while we're watching this?
Oh, I get you.
Incredible
I thought you were
video?
gonna call right in the middle. Oh, Tigger.
This is
Ma'am,
before.
get down, ma'am. Get down from the
ma'am.
plane.
He was going for it.
Ma'am.
I've had that happen to me.
He was-
I've embarrassed Holly by climbing on a wall, actually to see over the construction wall
Now,
into
stay
Galaxy's
tuned
Edge.
for some exciting new
Those were
Disney
good
magic
calls.
on land
Sir?
at the Disney
They're
Institute
like, sir,
and at sea
sir.
aboard the Disney Cruise Line.
Oh shit! Disney. I love that logo.
Going all over.
Something tells me I'm gonna remember this vacation.
There's a new kind of vacation at the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. It's a vacation that immerses you in a special world where you can try new things, where you can explore and discover at a resort destination unlike anything you have ever experienced.
That shot was epic.
That was. He's like.
Goddamn ball.
That was fucking crazy. Look at that. That is amazing. I want to copy that. I love that.
Something tells me I'm gonna remember this vacation.
There's a new kind of vacation.
Oh, is it the
at
lion
Walt
face
Disney
paint?
World Resort in Florida. It's a vacation.
It's not even a
that
class.
immerses
He just
you in
like
a
wanted
special
to
world
walk in and do that.
where you can try new
I just
things
want my face painted like a
explore
lion.
and
Here we go.
discover
Oh,
a resort destination
Yeah.
unlike anything you have ever experienced.
Actually,
Fucking drive it.
that's how you build a bird nest.
Yeah.
You can build a bird nest.
You can pretend to have a different career. Is that what this is?
Fantasyland.
You can be a pirate. Oh,
Gar.
this is so odd. Take improv classes in front of other
Expand
people.
your brain, America. Come on. Culinary.
The '90s were like a. The possibilities were endless, man.
Karate.
Welcome to the Disney Institute. The
What?
new
I've
hands-on
never
Disney
heard of this.
experience where you design your own vacation, choosing from a variety of
I'm looking this
stimulating
up.
programs and adventures.
Disney
Cook up a
Institute
storm in
North.
culinary
Class,
arts.
right?
Explore design arts. Choose from programs in animation, television, and video.
We're trying to get people to go back to college or something.
And showbiz.
I got up there, and I see these people on TV do it all the time, and I tell myself, "Hey, I can do that." And today, I got a chance to do it. I feel really good about it.
That's how I started
Programs
podcasting.
that
Literally,
take you into the garden
I could do this.
and the great
I can do that.
outdoors. Or programs about computers.
What?
Family.
Look at those
And the way we
incredible
live.
computers.
Tell things into being.
Cutting edge.
Discover the art of storytelling and
We have
imagineering from a Disney
256K
point
of RAM
view.
of these.
This is weird.
Intensive sports and fitness
This is
programs.
before
Feel
like
what it's
the,
like to get an
body,
actual bachelor's
your mind.
degree at Disney.
that community they wanted to build. Not Epcot, but
Yeah.
the like one that was like they were really trying to plan on.
With the Disney
It's opening.
Is it really
I was
opening?
gonna say it is opening. Yeah, yeah.
I thought about being an educator there. I'm not even kidding. I genuinely considered going and teaching at the schools there.
Why not come out here and try and conquer that fear? And I did when I made it to the top.
Yeah.
This
The
is
Disney
wild.
Institute is right on the grounds of the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. You'll have quick and easy access to all the Disney theme parks.
Could they give you a certificate from here and you could go get a job in the thing that you learned?
You'll stay
Like kind of a thing? Because that would be great.
Townhouses
Look at these
steps away
townhouses.
from
There's
all
been
the
weirder
excitement of
colleges.
the Disney Institute.
That's right, actually.
That's
And
true.
remember,
That's
you
true.
won't be here
But that
for
would be like
several
great.
days,
Like I
so
went. Where'd you
look
get
over
your
the vacation packages that
degree?
came with
Like
this
I went to
vacation.
Disney University.
I
Yeah.
guess that's kind of what this
Here at
is.
the Disney Institute,
Is that
Instead of
Larry
University
David?
of Phoenix
you're a resident of the most
online
Yeah,
wonderful
Larry
small
David.
town ever built.
online
A town
class.
with an 18-hole championship
Uh,
golf course, clay tennis courts,
Goofy
a youth
University.
center, 6 swimming pools, and a cutting-edge sports and fitness center complete with Cybex weight and
Oh,
cardiovascular equipment. It's a town that keeps you active and engaged, not just during the day, but at night, with a range of complimentary
Yeah,
entertainment.
town. Look at that. They have.
Take in screenings at a state-of-the-art cinema. Enjoy a performance center and an outdoor amphitheater featuring intimate performances. of
What?
world-class
What?
artists and
Is it
entertainers.
James Earl Jones?
Holy
The
shit!
Institute
That was
offers
Scorsese and James Earl Jones.
Soothing, relaxing, full-service spa.
Oh god, that's
Luke says that they went to Launchpad McQuack's aviation school, and I am fucking jealous.
Did
Honestly,
you get to clip out your pilot's license?
you need to. Honestly, Launchpad McQuack can not fly a plane to save his life, but he's got that Indiana Jones Han Solo look.
Yeah, fly, yes,
but like
land, no.
to the nth degree. Yeah.
Exceed their grasp, how to stretch.
No, this school only teaches you to fly, not to land.
Right.
That's next semester.
Wait, is it Maurice LaMarche?
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I'm turning it up
Cooking
a little bit.
class, yes. Men can cook.
It's about those things that you
Yeah. Did you know?
I want a Disney Institute shirt.
That ain't just women in the kitchen.
Hey, no. We're all barefoot and pregnant here.
His haircut was incredible too.
Photography to culinary, all in the same day.
My husband is off rock climbing.
My two sons are taking
Honestly, this is where the nerds spend their vacation.
I took
I'm
healthy
just saying.
cooking, and it was really superb. Had scallops, and they were great. I'm gonna cook them on Sunday.
What's your favorite ride in Magic Kingdom? Oh, I was at culinary class.
I learned to make scallops.
Very relaxed, easygoing. No demands, no grades, just the pleasure of learning.
I like to share my cooking experiences. I love to.
I need to push that idea
one of the
more.
things that makes Disney.
I mean, honestly, I wish I had that idea more. Like I grew up firmly in the '90s. Whenever they like every.
I'm gonna go take golf for the first time. I'm gonna take a lesson, try to learn how to play.
What was going on there? Oh man.
My tennis skills. I went to my first class today. I'm just delighted. I'm exhilarated.
The delicious meals here at the Institute.
Don't like that guy. That guy's that's a solid dude.
I'm here to enrich myself and to try and have a good time as well.
It really is a fantastic.
I mean, it's honestly costs as much as college, probably.
Generation of Disney vacations. A place where you can engage.
Jerry, I don't know. It's only cost $300 for 4 nights.
I mean, college at the time, maybe.
Come and experience the unforgettable
I
joys
don't know,
of
man.
discovery at
This is
the
great.
amazing world of the Disney Institute.
I love this.
It's an interesting program. It's cool to like be like, oh, you can try different things, try new things.
We sell you
I
enrichment
joke,
in addition to
but-
souvenirs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love that logo. I think that logo is my favorite. Oh
Mullets.
man.
This is a full vacation planner, not just parks.
This is it.
On a whole new
All of
kind
it.
of Disney vacation that begins with a 3 or 4 day Walt Disney World stay.
Oh
And
wow.
with the
So you
magic
stay
of
at Walt Disney
and
World.
Just add water.
Oh shit, that sounds terrifying.
Welcome
Add
aboard
water.
the Disney Magic for a vacation like no other. Here you'll enjoy more entertainment than any other ship afloat, created in the grand Disney tradition especially for our cruise line. A different dining experience every night. Like the animated
Oh,
style.
that's cool.
A dining adventure where color
Oh.
comes with every course.
Oh, I remember
Main
that.
Street,
I remember
a
seeing
whole
this.
district of grown-up entertainment. On board
Grown-up
Miami Vice look.
entertainment.
separate areas.
Oh
just for
shit.
adults.
Yeah, Miami Vice,
spend a
big
carefree
vibes,
day
big
in
Miami
Nassau.
Vice vibes.
And the next day, step off the ship to play on Disney's own private island.
Mock Jesus.
And back on board, enjoy finely detailed
Why I don't get on
special
this train?
staterooms only Disney can create.
Yeah.
As you
That's a
come
giant
with us
cabin.
to sail on
They're
magic.
too coherent to be able to do that. I have. Oh, he popped it.
I'm interested in a cruise. Never done a cruise.
Cruises are fun. The Kiss Cruise is great. I got way
I was
too
gonna say
messed up.
you've done Kiss Cruise. You've done Kiss
Yeah.
Cruise.
Holly and I did one a couple years ago. Our first.
You
one.
messaged me pictures from it. I'm pretty sure, Brian, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, that
Limited
was
for us.
Yeah, you were sending some pictures from the Lightspeed Lounge, right?
Yes, that was it.
Hyperspace Lounge.
Hyperspace Lounge.
Hyperspace Lounge. That's right. That's right.
Well, that
All right,
video was excellent.
Boop has
I love that.
That was
Boop
it.
has a question. Question to the panel: how fast do you spin the teacups? A pleasant ride or mock Jesus?
Mock Jesus.
It can. I was so okay. I've rode the teacups at Disney World. I've rode teacups in different theme parks. There was also a spinning dragon ride at the local fair we did one time, and I got in there with a couple of teenage guys and like a 10-year-old kid or whatever. And they were like, "Hey, you want to go fast, buddy?" And they started spinning, and they stopped the ride because we were spinning so fast because the dad demanded that they stopped, and he yelled and cussed us out. I wasn't even I was a teenager. I was one of the teenagers. I didn't know those dudes. It was me and my best friend in high school, and we got like our shit chewed out for not even like we weren't even like really going with those dudes. But we were like all like, all right, let's go. And they yeah, we were gonna take off.
Launch.
Yeah, you know what, Sib? Let's go. Let's do it. I think family vacation is very much in the cards. Absolutely.
So watching that, Brian, did that bring back anything that you didn't expect to bring back in your little heart?
I mean, we've been fortunate enough to get to go fairly often.
Yeah.
The backlot stuff from it was MGM then, now it's just Hollywood Studios.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool to be in and see, but they didn't have like much interactivity.
Yeah.
So
okay. Yeah.
I'm okay with that being bulldozed, of course, for Galaxy's Edge especially, but
yeah.
Although the stunt show, the lights, camera, action, I think it was
that was a good one. Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. That was part of what got bulldozed. So I missed seeing the disaster show, the disaster ride.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do that ride because I think it was done by the time I went the first time in like 2012. But like it just, I remember seeing footage from it. It looks fucking incredible. Like it looks like a great ride. It looks scary.
And we talked about
right?
We were talking about the great movie ride earlier. That was
great movie ride was so fantastic. Yeah.
I'll have to look and see. I may have footage of that.
Oh, okay.
And then my stack.
You know what's crazy is like people used to go through those things with just like giant like camcorders, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like
you could have the because my dad we took my dad's camcorder too, and it was like a news team's fucking camcorder. Yeah, I remember that thing.
I just think it's so cool. Like when you watch this now,
Canyon was part of the backlot tour.
Okay,
Holly says.
I just think it's so interesting when you watch this kind of footage now, and like obviously no smartphones, things are very different. And we're looking at 50 years now. So we're looking at 25 years, more than 25 years since that video was even taken. So it's just like, right. I think it's just fascinating. I think it's just so interesting because at that point, even as a kid, I'd imagine in my head it peaked, and you almost want to think, what's 25 years from now going to look like? Are there even going to be rides that, that any of these ones that open with the park that opened up originally, in the 70s? It's just fascinating because they didn't really even focus on the rides in this. They had no focus on the ride. This was more for the experience of being on the Disney property, which to me is all amusement.
The feel of everything.
Feel. That's right.
Yeah.
And in the late 90s, this would have been your only way to get this without, going on the internet and seeing really awful pictures and low quality, images. Like this would have been and how cheap would that have been? I mean, that would have been pretty damn affordable,
Man, that Honey I Shrunk the Kids area was there the last time I think I went, and it was so good.
The only thing
or maybe it was 2005 when that was still there.
And the Honey I Shrunk the Audience part over at the Imagination Pavilion.
That was a lot of fun. That ride was still there in 2005, I think.
My biggest regret was when I went in 2014 for my high school band. It was my senior year of high school. They were still playing Captain EO, and I did not go and see it. And I love
This is crazy.
I know.
Parks were dead in the mid-90s. See,
I
my
did not
thing. So
realize
my biggest theme park regret isn't even to do with Disney World. It is that there was a Ghostbusters show at Universal Studios when it first opened up, and I had a brochure that I got from somewhere. I pulled out of some hotel for Universal Studios, and it had the Ghostbusters ride in there. And I looked at that thing daily and nightly for years. When we finally got to go, it was not a thing anymore. The Ghostbusters ride was gone. They had like a backdrop that was like the New York City Library and an ecto in front of it. But anyway, apparently the ecto is coming back to Universal Studios. That's some news that's dropped recently. They've been buying parts for a new ecto. So something might be coming back to those parks. So
and in a way,
the new stuff coming out.
We have to wrap this up in some
the ride's fantastic.
Because
Brian,
Brian,
we're talking about Universal Studios now.
Brian has a very early flight, and I what are you gonna say, Brian? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I was just chuckling.
Oh, okay, Hooter. But we
Hooter.
Funny enough, the last time I was at Disney in 2021, right after I proposed to Katie, Eric, my buddy Eric, and I and Kevin, we would just be like, Hooter, like across like, you know, certain parts of the park because we had just did that stream.
Hooter.
But no, Brian, thank you so much for sending this and letting us look at this. And
that was beautiful.
Memory lane. That was
seriously
kind of incredible. I love this.
That was fun. Yeah, living through that era was.
I could imagine. Because I was so little, I don't even know what this was like. Like truly, it's so idealized.
The 90s were fun. The 90s were fun. I'll say I was old enough to. I'm old enough to remember the 90s. Like I'm technically born in the 80s. I'm a child. I'm 100% child of the 90s material. So yeah,
and I was a child of the 2000s. It's just it's interesting because everyone's experience with this park, at least on the screen, has all been very different from one another. And like I do love that it's something that we can all bond over, even though we experience different versions of this, you know, this park. And what makes this thing so universal is now that it's all developed, and you know, thankfully Disney does own different properties, because like now y'all get to go to Batu tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like y'all get to go and like enjoy like the actual park itself. And you know, and I'm sure watching this night might really make you think, you know, when you're walking through the park, just like, wow, like look at what I can, like, look at the difference from this to what it is now. I think it's absolutely incredible.
I should print out a screen cap of those robots and like go up to cast members like, where can I find these robots? Where can I find these?
Do these still exist? Where are they?
Hold on, I have a picture. They're called the Epbots.
Where are the living statues? Are they safe? Are they all right?
Hold on, I'll show you. I have one. I had one. I saved an image that I found on a very old forum posting. So this is the Epbots. Here we go.
I don't know if Boop has been. I don't know if you keep up with Disney news, but that experience just closed. They're refurbing the Country Bear Jamboree after its decades of operation. I think they're changing the whole show.
Isn't that fascinating?
Updating it. Those are wild.
That's crazy.
It looks
Honestly,
like
they
that.
should put these in Star Wars.
I will.
I bet when the Florida sun hit those things, they were like frying children's eyes like a magnifying glass.
Yeah, look at that kid ducking away.
Why do you think I wear glasses so thick? Why do you think I wear glasses so thick, Brian?
Mommy!
Jerry, look in the background. There's a guy that has a giant camcorder like your dad's, like you were saying, like legitimately.
Yeah, with like listen, you have to take the tripod with you because it's too heavy to hold for
6-pound battery.
Yeah,
this is fascinating.
Oh yeah. You had a battery like the batteries. What's funny is the batteries in camera quarters and remote control vehicles kind of were like the same, and like Power Wheels, they were all the same battery.
Here's an extremely low quality image of the Epbots.
Of their crotches.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Their penises. Yes.
They were like
Fascinating.
I want to see some robot genitals there.
Genitals.
Next gen genitals.
Now I need to go change a Daft Punk song lyrics to Disney characters.
That's right. I'll do it. I can make
Maybe
it
That's
happen.
what they need.
Donald. Yeah. Daisy.
Hey, put them in Tron. Put them by the light cycles, right?
Ooh, the Epbots. So strange. Who would have thought?
The Tron ride
Anyway.
is brand new. The Orlando one opened last year. It's way too short for the length of time you wait, but it's incredible.
Yeah, isn't it very brief? Isn't
man,
it like
that
90
sounds great.
seconds?
Yeah, if that. Yeah.
Wow, that's tight. That's a tight ride. Well, look, Brian, you're one of my favorite people, and I can't believe we had a chance to do this,
Same.
and we should do this
It's
more
mutual.
often. It's mutual. Thank you. I love that, man.
Both of you.
You're a sweetie. And
Thank you.
anything you need to plug or you want
We
to bring
love you.
up
We
before
love you
you
so
before you
much.
head out on this?
I mentioned earlier our fake Star Wars holiday hot tongs they were trying to get canonized.
Get that going.
That's happening February 13th. It's Fat Tuesday. It's Mardi Gras.
That's right.
In Star Wars. So we have some shirts on Threadless where we have tied all proceeds go to World Central Kitchen. Chef Jose Andres actually was just nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize for the work that he does. He and his team at catastrophe sites feeding the hungry. So all the profit goes to World Central Kitchen. And we'll be down there. We'll be down at Port Orleans for that. Also hanging out in Batu on Hot Tongs Day itself, drinking all day probably.
Nice.
Well, hell yeah.
As you should.
There you go.
As you should.
All 5 of you in the chat. All 5 of you in the chat, go support that cause. So.
Yeah.
If you can, Brian, if you can, or Holly, one of y'all, message me the link, and I'll make sure I have those running promos for Bombadcast. So, because I want to get a shirt now, that'd be awesome.
There's stickers and mugs and all the usual,
of course,
stuff you can get. Yeah, that's the main thing I guess we got going on right now. The trip we're doing tomorrow is friends happen to be in town for we're going to Mos Eisley.
Nice.
And some friends are in town for MegaCon that we rarely get to see. So we were like, well, let's just we'll zip down for a weekend.
Heck yeah.
Well,
that's
y'all
awesome, dude.
enjoy, because like the emo kid that I am would love to be there with you. And so just rock out extra hard for me. So
we'll make that happen at some point.
What a nice.
Hey, I would love to be down there just to hang out. We don't even have to rock out. We could just hang out. But anyway,
there's so much we do now that's not even park related. We'll go like the different bars at different hotels or the restaurants around there.
I would love that.
So just
I love
like
that.
Plane ticket or drive if you feel like driving for 2 days.
Hey, I'll have to do it. No, hey, honestly, it'd be worth it to.
I know.
To hang with the fries in Florida would be just, I mean, absolutely fantastic. So it's worth the 2 days. It's worth everything. It's worth 10 days. I'll step out a little bit.
Let's all go. Let's
all do it. Everyone in the chat. That's right. A full trip right here.
Hey, if there's a Celebration Orlando, I don't know if it might be 2026, 2027.
Yeah.
We should all plan.
The Celebration Orlando is one I'm not missing. So
it's doable.
Yeah.
Certainly doable. But all that being said, I've always wanted to go. I actually never been.
Songs and the flowers croon.
I love you, Brian. So, Brian, thank you. We'll get those links put out in our social medias as well for Tongs Day. And Brian, do you mind doing us a favor? Do you mind doing us a favor? Can you give us a good Stay Bombad to close out this wonderful stream? Oh, damn it. I kicked Brian off. I meant to make Brian large. I made him large.
Why did you take him away?
I tried to make him
Hey, Brian, can you do something? Gotcha.
Cut.
Silence him.
All right. Hey, Stay Bombad.
Oh, he did it so smooth. Bye, y'all. See you next week.
Did you say impossible? Pasquale? Only kidding, Jackie. I've changed my tune because I finally thought of a possible dream that we can all share.
What is it? Pasquale?
It's a dream about a world when nobody is poor or sick or hungry.
Oh, now that's a dream we can make come true.
I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good, gonna make a difference, gonna make it right.
As I point up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top,
and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways, and no message could have been any clearer.
If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change.
I'm starting with the man in the mirror.
Oh yeah,
I'm asking him to change his ways. Come on,
change. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh yeah, I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Time for us to take a break, but we wouldn't dream of being gone for long.